exposed the uglies.
Yeah, I think again, you're generally got to the bottom of the
big
down to
the poor, the bedrock, if you will.
Yeah.
No, it is what we expected to find, which is a bunch of unfinished collision repair.
Yeah.
It's pushed down though. That's where it's
down.
up the
It's
length.
mostly down.
When it compressed it,
that's
it went down.
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. When you get the big kinks right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got all your text.
Then you just beat them down and fill them.
Yeah, already on the
Let's see.
remanufacture. We're gonna hit the ground running here. Now the Dean's got such a nice machine. So.
What is this? The done one?
Yeah, that's the done
Did you
one.
paint it?
Oh yeah.
You pirate. Look at that.
What's the plan?
Nice. Like we can disassemble all that tonight.
Oh yeah,
Both
certainly.
sides, right?
Yeah, because I've got
Get that
new wheel
ready and start
cylinders.
cleaning that up.
Yeah, and I checked the pads are
Within.
within serviceable thickness, so I think it's.
So are any of them covered in shit?
What do you mean covered in shit?
Well, like leaky fluid or anything?
No.
Oh, so we just
Just
gently
remove,
wash
I
them,
think, gently scrub them,
wash,
and then
and
gently
keep wet and
install
put back
them,
together. Yeah. So you got
You bring it up
kits
to
here,
your
or you got
working
new
height?
ones?
I just have new ones for the back, and then I got
Nice.
a kit for the other front one.
Hi, Lindsay. Look at that Continental update. What do you think? Easy, hey? Easy money on the Continental.
Oh yeah.
It's a continental treat.
So all we got to do is make this look like a nice new car by the end of summer.
Yeah, early midsummer. I think.
Midsummer.
You guys can drive it around.
Dean's got a pretty good car. We got a really.
Midsummer.
This side's not nearly as bad, but I
Yeah,
think
it's not great, but it's not nearly as bad.
not nearly so bad. Yeah.
Right?
It'd be nice to have the brakes.
Yeah,
or-
done. Then
done.
we gotta pull apart the treadle vac system as well.
Oh, Treadlevac.
Yeah,
That'll be a
treadle.
treadle.
So it's pretty neat. It's instead of like having a sealed piston that like moves the fluid in a chamber, it just has a chamber, and then this rod protrudes in there and displaces. There's only like one seal point on the stainless shaft, so it should be impermeable to anything.
That's in the Master?
That's what the Master is. Take a look at it. Fill
Really?
your
Let's
boots.
see that.
Yeah, it was so good they had to discontinue it. They weren't selling enough new Masters.
Probably
Yeah, it
needs a
works.
light service.
So, but it could be service. Yeah, it's kind of gross looking.
But it is a big vacuum booster on the back half.
Yeah.
That's the vacuum.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's. Oh, that's probably the back of the treadle back system. Yeah, I thought about taking off that fender Scott as you suggested, and then I saw how intertwined the exhaust is in it, and it kind of just the wind woofed out of my sails.
So you have to take this whole center pipe out.
And
Or-
I
or
wonder
cut
if
it
you
in
could
half.
Still running.
Yeah, I guess, eh? Yeah.
Maybe I just leave that.
Yeah, leave it. What is this?
Feast your eyes upon this.
Are you kidding? Yeah, it's...
Well, it must be 57.
Wow.
DE 57.
Well, everybody knows how rare. And that's a fine Jiffy Jet. Holy.
Is it?
Right? Look at that, you guys.
Complete apparatus. There's some sort of little push button too, which may or may not be part of anything.
Oh.
Oh, it
I
must
really
actuate
know.
your wipers.
Sure it does, yeah.
Use a
That's
Mopar
great.
washer
Wow.
solid.
Well, we were just talking about the next car we're going to build.
Ah, so you think that might fit in it on it?
Yeah, that's cool. Well, thanks for that. And I think Matt came across this, didn't he?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. That's sweet. That's way better than I was expecting one to be.
What would you expect?
Well, usually they're pretty dirty and crunchy. And
This one's soft and clean.
well, it is pretty dry. I don't know.
I'll have to put it in Vaseline. or
Looks like a
something, or-
display model.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Well, I'll give that a home.
Perfect.
Thanks, man. And it's counting up.
Yeah, the classic up
The old
down.
counting up. The classic up count, yeah. How's the brakes coming? Dismantled and...
They are sweet. Nice Ford truck brakes on here.
Yeah, these are great. Eh? Just, they're like train
They're
size.
huge.
Yeah.
Not for...
Jim's doing the front.
Yeah, I'm just stroking on the sunshine here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
Giving her
be
a
too
little-
nice to paint. All that original paint coming through.
Where?
Look right there. Quite a bit of it, actually.
Yeah. What
Oh,
are you
yeah.
using there? Varsol? Or
No, just
Water?
water. Yeah,
H2O.
believe it or not, water.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
hot
using
soapy
here.
water, like an old person would use.
I've got my corner ready to go here. Focus, you. Get mine cleaned up. Get the wheel cylinder off. Oh, we've run into our first snag. The brake line, the steel line broke on the other side. So we're giving up. We're done. Sorry guys, it's impossible now.
Yeah.
In high school, man.
Little towel got thrown in.
Yeah, you'll throw in the towel. Find me a towel.
Yeah.
It's everybody's favorite time. It's rattle can time.
Like new.
Wow. Team Continental is not fooling around. This is like day one. Usually all the other teams will be sitting around drinking beer. Continental team is just hammering.
That's a long shot there you get.
Oh man, the coverage too.
Holy, that thing's serious. And dries fast too.
Yeah.
Tonight's show brought to you by. Oh yeah.
Working on a hoist. Oh my God.
Right?
That is
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
never
she
go
looks
back.
new. Yeah, you can get so much done so much quicker, right?
Yeah, right?
Oh, that looks nice. Okay, so you
Like
can
they'll
put a
drive,
wheel cylinder back on. Oh,
Yeah, just
he's
a
getting
little
fancy.
dab on that center white axle thing.
We're going there, are we?
Bothering me, yeah.
Yeah.
It's wet.
Oh man. To get your hanky out and give it
Little dab
a,
there.
yeah, a little dab will do you.
Yeah, so that's
Dapper Dan, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna paint over my side before anybody sees it.
Drums and the same stuff.
Oh yeah, everything.
Awesome. You get some card.
Yeah, I got a big piece of cardboard here.
Everybody likes rattle cans. Nobody likes kitties. Oh, kitty's gonna attack the camera, I think. We have a broken spring on this side, so we're gonna leave it until we get a spring. It's ready to go.
Yeah, leave it hanging, so to speak.
Yeah. The suspense. Ow! I pinched myself.
The classic pinching point.
That'll go in there. But the anti-rattle spring for the e-brake, park brake, is cracked. So rather than have it rattle, we're gonna wait.
Yeah, nice car like this, you can't have any sort of rattles.
That's right.
NVST.
NVH
Kicks or-
stuff, you can't have any of that. This completely finished,
Yeah.
ready
for
to
service.
bleed. Oh well, and we're gonna, Jim, somebody's gonna make both rear lines here.
Yeah, day shift.
And refurbed at the front as well. That's looking fantastic. And so rebuilt original cylinders here and new ones at the back.
Yeah.
And the bearings and everything were good, right? They look really good at first
They look
glance.
like brand new. Look at that. You could shave with that. Not with the sharpness, just by the reflectivity.
You wouldn't know to look at it, but where we go, we got a sizable lead already.
Good.
See, the beauty of this is you just get it roadworthy and then
Yeah.
you just go right up. You spend as much
Well,
time
it's
on
nice
the body
once
as you
it's
got.
driving because you can just hold the contour-shaped Bondo extruding paddle and I'll just drive past it. And then we'll have it.
Right, we'll just make
That'd be the easiest
a
way.
profile of the car, right?
Yeah.
And you just drive past.
Yeah, it just extrudes. It
Yeah,
kind of
just-
has like a,
Yeah.
like a little auger bit.
We'll
that
set up some
mixes,
belt
yeah.
sanders and you can just drive past them.
Yeah, right? We'll buy an old car wash. Yeah, big sanding drums.
Like the A-Team where they painted all those cars in one afternoon with a car wash.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Fill the car wash up with paint. That'd be
That's
sweet.
the-
Wedding white specials.
wedding whites, we could do. I'll do the Fraser.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh,
We
wow.
can practice on it. It won't be any worse.
Yeah. Hey,
Next time, ball joints and
the
brake
master. Yeah, get after the master.
And what did you say has been damaged by towing?
Oh, these A-arms
Oh
here.
yeah, they're a little buckled there.
Yeah, they're tweaked, so I'm just gonna remove them. I think the bushings have to be done, so I'll do the bushings. So I gotta lower it down and just double check that the ball joints are good. But I think everything's fairly tight on the suspension, so.
Yeah,
And
good.
just cleaning, scraping, degunking, and then enjoy.
Yeah, and figuring out what's
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you'd have it roadworthy
Yeah,
before the solstice.
oh, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yard worthy.
The winter solstice?
Well, you can fall back on that. It's like saying it'll be done next week. It's always next
There's
week.
always next week. Join us
Yeah.
next week when Jim says we'll be done next week.
Yeah. Well, it was running on one brake before. So.
Yeah, well, imagine 4.
Oh
A whole
man,
new
yeah.
game.
Really. Yeah.
Well, this will be the most epic daily beater ever that any of us have achieved. A Mark II Continental as a grocery getter.
Yeah,
I
right?
just love it.
Just a nice white gentleman's car for, yeah,
Yeah, right.
going to town or doing errands,
Right on.
going
Okay.
golfing.
Till next week then. Team Continental pulling out to an early lead.
Good. Good.
That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, that's very good. I'm quite pleased. Because I would have just gotten one side done.
That's right. Now we're almost done. All right, gentlemen.
What are we doing tonight?
I think we made a plan, didn't we?
We did.
So I think tonight's plan, we're going to start stripping the T, really. I would like to see the doors, the deck lid, back fenders, basically everything we need to do to get the body off. And so we're going to start with that. I don't know, everybody got enough beer? Cheers.
Yep.
All right, thank you gentlemen for joining. I think we've got one more team member on his way, so this is going to be gravy.
Fuck.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to,
Jesus.
you know. Are we gonna show everybody the tools required?
Oh yeah, the complete Model T set of tools there. That's probably too many.
We
Yeah.
brought extras.
Got a hammer, a couple of wrenches, and a flat screwdriver.
Okay.
That should
Oh,
take.
Robertson, because it was.
Oh, and a
Canada.
Canadian-made car, so we have a Robertson bit in case we have to take any interior bits off, which we will. Oh, we're also going to pull the interior wiring harness,
Seat.
and maybe the column as well, to make the body easier to get off. Because
Yeah, it does
then,
kinda
if
look-
without the column, we might be able to just slide her straight out the door.
And is
right?
it what?
Because
What do
the
you
pedals and everything stay on the chassis. So
Especially if we can get the fenders out of the way, we won't have to go up as high. We'll just
right,
go-
yeah, I'd like to see if we can just walk her out the door, and if we can, I mean, I don't know. It's too bad these things are so complicated. I have to say, after working on the Citroen, this is going to be like, this is like fixing a wheelbarrow, really.
What do you mean?
Right, remember that with the
3 and
Citroen?
4 mils.
Every fastener was a different size, and here there's only 7 fasteners, and they're all the same size. I should try and find my universal Model T tool, because we could probably take the whole car apart with that.
Oh, right.
It's one of those
Yeah,
stamped
yeah,
steel
yeah,
jobs.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll dig that up. First
Team
things first.
T.
Yeah.
First things first, darts and beer.
Gotta do our job hazard assessment.
Yeah, that's right.
Make
First
a
Gotta do
work
cones.
plan.
Where are the cones?
Get your permits here. We need to get the permits out here for
Get
the
your
job.
permits, get your forms filled out. Fucking
New boot
boots,
day.
man. Wow.
First day on them.
Wow.
Wow. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, way too clean.
Did you hear him?
No, he's right. Like, that's the thing. What are you gonna do? I'm trying not to murder it.
Just take the grinder and cut the whole hinge off.
We'll deal with it later.
Yeah, right?
You can always weld it
And I'll
back.
tack it back
Just make
together
it harder.
You
later.
can weld her back in.
So you can make it like a cheap team. You don't need doors.
Henry put that in there pretty good.
I knew what he was doing.
You're not taking
75 years
you're
ago.
not taking the fucking door off of this thing.
Maybe.
It's going up now because it's not hanging
Yeah, we
down.
got it. We're
Yeah.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
Just move it back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see where it's most relaxed.
Well, we could take it to the beach, maybe.
Buy a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
Try opening it up a bit here. Hold it there. Put it in first class. Get some fucking slippers.
Skinnier too. Well, yeah, now you're gonna get that sucker stuck in there upside down.
Oh,
We'll pound it back out the other way, Tom.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's grab one of them nails and fucking drive it up through there if we have to.
Just, okay, don't pull on stuff with a pointy thing towards your face. That's a handy fucking trick.
How do
You
we
have
do?
to sand that
It's
down.
it's bent though, isn't it?
Yeah?
That's interesting.
No, this is gonna, getting these doors to fit, it's not easy. Like, you want it nice. Okay, off she goes, gentlemen. The big...
Are they heavy?
No.
Oh, don't forget to disconnect the wiring
Yeah,
harness.
just,
For the power window.
didn't you unhook the speakers?
Okay, look at that.
Okay, there's the first...
Little progress,
we already
buddy.
got- right, lots of bent, broken, bad stuff here. Just getting the last pin.
Okay, I see. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, we got the nail down here still.
Yeah. You owe me a
I'm not-
battery
that's
for
right.
my flashlight
I'm not
now.
being sarcastic
He
either.
owes me a new battery.
Of course
Yeah.
it is. He owes you more than that.
Okay, do whatever you
It's
gotta
so
do.
rusted up, it won't even come out.
Well, it is. It's in there pretty solid, eh?
Yeah.
The top seems like there you go.
There.
Hey, success! Look at that.
Got her.
There.
Nice.
It's now
Where do you want
36
this one?
pounds lighter.
Want to just set it leaned up against your forward here for now?
Sure, whatever, as long as it's safe, yeah.
25%.
Okay.
There.
So that's good. That actually went okay.
Mhm.
What do we use?
Oh yeah.
Now what do we do? Just
You
chop
won't
it here,
understand
and we
it's
got our roadster.
350.
Yeah.
350.
Wow, did you bring the 350?
Yeah, I brought 4. They're in the
Oh,
trunk.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
You wanna go with it?
You got an S10 clip too?
Yeah.
Okay, so next is the seat.
Oh, I'm so glad those doors are off.
Yeah, no, that was actually
That was a challenge,
it
right?
was.
For a guy by yourself.
You wouldn't want to do it by yourself.
Well, that's right.
No,
You
that
have
would have
a-
been really challenging.
Yeah, she'd been a tough go.
Even with Tom's light.
Even with Tom's harassment, it still went pretty good. I
Okay.
think this is more about...
How deep you gonna dive into that fart sponge?
Is it going your way or mine?
Wow. Yours.
Okay.
Because I got the shifter here.
All right.
What do we call it? I don't know where the seat starts and the floor ends.
Oh, there's a piece of wood there. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
That's fairly mid.
Are we going to restore this or look at this
Yes.
thing?
Why does it need restored? It looks
I
perfect.
don't know.
Yeah. I'm an originality guy, and I just don't think that...
But none of this is original. That's not, is it?
There we go.
This is.
Yeah, no, the drapes are not. And the Mexican blanket is not. Oh, that's... oh, it's part of a coil.
Any hidden critters?
No, but you
Nails.
know. Yeah, that's what you want.
What the hell is this? Is that part of the seat or part of the... we're gonna have to reserve judgment there.
Yeah, right?
She's pretty tired, yeah.
Yeah, good.
That's
Okay.
all you are.
why we're doing this.
No animals, but not really. Yeah, so that can all go. That everything there that isn't wood or metal can go right in the garbage. We're not. There's nothing to save. There's no patterns. We don't care.
What's involved? Is there nuts and bolts maybe? Or no?
I don't know. Slide her up. I don't know. I just reached in like it was a '73 Polara and started lifting her.
Oh, I got a fastener here.
I was like, if this was a '73 Polara, I would just have to lift.
Just put your knee here.
Yeah, just put exactly. Just push on. Oh, okay. Well, I got one
Oh,
bolt.
Scott, how do I zoom in and out on this thing?
Okay, we got a couple screws still in her.
So it's not spinning on your side?
No.
That's unreal. I almost don't believe you. I think you're just wasting my time right now.
We already knew that, even if it was coming. You still come here. Nothing has changed.
It's clearly not
how
going
about now?
to waste.
Try it now.
Oh, look at that. Now
at
we
that.
lift up.
That's more
Now
Polar.
it's
Yeah.
Now
more like
we
a
lift
Polara
up.
now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now we're getting somewhere.
like we got a layer of burlap, a layer of horsehair, another layer of burlap, and then the padded actual upholstery. Wow. That's cool, eh? It's gonna take a few minutes. Purple metal flake.
You said it.
Now you have to do it.
It's like telling me
Yeah,
we're going
yeah,
for
that's
ice
right.
cream. Yeah, afterwards we'll get
Like
ice cream.
telling the dog you're going for a CAR. You gotta go now. I've done that before. I've actually said it accidentally, and I'm like, fuck, now we have to go.
Yes, every single time.
Yeah. Okay, is this metal piece of the floor here? That's good. Condition, any surprises? Not really.
Oh, are we threading these back in?
Yes, we should put them with the seat.
Find any sweet treats under that seat?
No sweet seat treats.
No, no
this
sweet.
week.
Could use a suck job.
Could use a sweep though.
I think we're on the wrong end of town. I'm sorry.
Can't use anything when you guys are here.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll just.
Just have to put music over all this.
I love the steering wheel.
Don't steal it for your fucking collection, you pirate. Hey, I'll see that in Kyle's van next
What's
week.
that?
The steering wheel. Be all over Instagram with his sweet new steering wheel. Eh?
Doing it
Like
for the
Kyle, I
gram.
can see the fucking Spark Advance lever there still. You
It's
didn't
not theft.
Yeah, someone else, huh?
I just borrowed it.
Well, what's got to come out of here next then?
Well, I think the plan was to get the
Then we can
trunk
get at
lid
the
off.
trunk
Yeah,
lid.
no,
But I was
hinges.
expecting to see a nut and bolt under there, and
Oh, well,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't.
all right. Let's take some of this shit out of the trunk so we can get in there.
What about the other side, Justin?
This side?
That side seems like it'll go.
This side, yeah. It seems like it wants to come.
Watch, there's like a clevis pin, eh? Just
Okay, it's Edsel Day, and we've got the Edsel team here, and I think you know who's on the Edsel team. Boy,
Slide.
first Ford you've worked on in a while.
It is the first Ford I may have ever worked on.
Oh, good. Well, then you're not at an unfair advantage.
I may just fuck it all up.
Trouble is that all three teams are Fords this year, so there's not. You can't even claim that it was deliberate.
Right, so we can't be like automaker win, Mopar win versus Chevy
right,
versus
yeah,
Ford or anything like
Can't
that.
even do that.
None of that.
Looks like the sabotage squad is here.
The spy. Ranker's attack.
That's about all this thing's good for, you know?
That's right. You're just here to sabotage production,
Yeah,
eh?
hang on, just throw a wrench into the plan,
Yeah.
so to speak.
All you'd have to do is throw a case of beer into the plans.
Well, that's why when I saw Dean was here, I figured there's got to be beer afoot, you
That's
know?
right. What are you doing here today?
Oh, okay. So today, with some help from my friends, you guys, I'm gonna see if we can maybe get this engine to even maybe turn over or even fire, and maybe see if she'll hold coolant, and maybe see if we can get a battery in there to get it going, and check the fluid levels, and I mean just kind of tinker around with it because the first day we were really working on it. Yeah, Miles pulled the plugs up. A couple got sold.
Couple got damaged,
couple
but
dead
that's
soldiers.
okay. We got more.
Yeah, I was.
They were in there incredibly tight. We have no idea why somebody would put plugs in that tight.
Yeah,
No, no harm was done.
no harm.
So we're gonna run the little Will It Run starter rig up to it here,
and
just to
like,
get some gas in it.
if you guys want to see, the old fella and his friend actually started working on it and put a new
New
cab
cap and
rotor,
rotor.
pointies.
Those are tight, so we don't know if they're gapped.
We don't know if they're gapped.
Yeah.
And the dwell
chances
set.
are that's not going to be right, but that's okay.
Well, you can check gap right now.
Yeah. Well, I will leave you guys to do
We
that.
can check gap.
We can
sure.
do the gap for
Yeah.
sure, and we just
Yeah.
got to get her close. If we,
Right,
I also
I
have a
left her
dwell
loose.
meter. We can just set the dwell meter up to it. And
What?
set her to 30 degrees, and she'll go.
We already got a rotating engine, that's something.
Oh, this is so much easier than the other cars we've worked
Sorry
on.
about the dust. You got the glare from my bald head.
That's a pretty small gap.
No, you got the longest hair I've ever seen you with, Dean.
Probably.
Oh my, there's no gap there at all. No wonder it didn't start if they were trying. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we gotta get, it's gotta be, what, 12 to 20 thou somewhere.
Right?
Yeah, but I also have a dwell meter. If the booster pack will turn it over on the key, we can easily set it with the dwell meter. Okay, well, we'll rejoin this as soon as we have some fuel in it and we're ready to crank it over.
Are those being slidey for you?
Because if it starts, then we can pull it apart. Then we're going to pull it down. I think we should put a water pump in it, Dean.
Okay.
It's just, because I...
Definitely.
What do you do? You get this all built and fill it all up and then it starts leaking antifreeze.
First drive.
First drive, right?
Well, how long was it parked?
Since the 80s.
Oh, yeah, you're...
It
Yeah.
needs it.
Yeah.
It's
40
gonna need it.
years?
Yeah,
Even
give
if
it
it's
a
not
flush.
leaking now, it's going to be leaking in a week.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Let's
only
do
been
the water
40
pump.
years. Yeah.
All hoses,
All
This
the
hose has got to
all
go.
wheel cylinders. We're gonna make it reliable,
Every bit
right?
of rubber's got to come out of this car and get redone. Yeah, I'll
Yeah, it's
put some
going-
more
it's
fuel
going.
in.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got no squirt yet.
Nothing on the float?
You got any leaks? leaks.
I may not get a squirt though.
I'm not seeing leaks. I don't see any leaks.
Oh,
Yeah,
leaks.
big
there we go.
leaks.
She's
There we
full now. Ooh, that was
So
bad.
the float's stuck. So,
Float stuck.
right?
Yeah, I
The
think.
float's, well, it's coming out the vent, so
Yeah.
the float's not working.
I see.
So,
Turn this off.
Well, you can still try firing it.
well, we can try firing
May
it,
just
but I've
dump
got
in.
the fuel turned off, so we're not in any danger.
You good?
Clear?
Yeah.
No, I would say no
Didn't even
spark.
cough, so
Yeah.
we got probably no spark, which means the points might be dirty. Do you want to pull a plug wire and just check for
Yeah.
spark? There.
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Adios.
Let's start tracing power then. I'll get a treble.
Yeah,
shut it off.
it's not
But
big-
it's probably dirty points, even
Okay.
if they're new.
Well, that seems slow.
Check again for spark.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. Easy.
You might as well.
Yeah.
I gotta take the lens cap off then.
Fuel?
It should be full.
Okay. Yeah, give her.
Come on, baby.
Still got to get it to the plugs, right?
Yeah. She
Okay,
is
key
dry.
Keys off. Choke or no?
No choke. No choke.
No choke.
Maybe a little bit of choke.
Maybe a little bit of choke.
Not that much choke. You just.
She's cold.
Oh, that starter.
Oh, awesome. I love 50s technology.
That's her. Keep her going. Keep her going. Pump it again. Yeah, you're getting the squirt every time.
Oh, she keeps
Oh, that might have
doing
been fuel. Sorry.
Oh, man. Cool. Oh, there she goes. Hi, Puppy Pop. What's going on? Edsel time. Oh, she's mint. Yay! Woo! Woo! Awesome, eh?
Right?
I knew this guy took care of this car, man. Yeah, thanks, guys. Wow, cool.
Sounds good.
Our job just got a lot easier. We're done.
All right. See you guys next year.
Take it home tonight, Dean.
I'm going to.
Okay. Well, if there's no antifreeze in it, there's no point in running it more than that.
Okay.
We don't
It
really
didn't
know.
even tick or nothing, right?
All right.
Yeah, no, not really. At first, and then it worked
then
itself
but
in.
it's not going clank,
Sound-
clank, clank, clank,
sounds
clank.
healthy.
So, sounds fine.
A little bit better than the Buick.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, wait until you come back next week and there's a nail head in here and a funny knock.
Right. Yeah, we
It's
got a pretty
showing-
solid fuel leak over here.
Okay.
Filling
Yeah.
up the intake.
Yeah,
All right.
50 pounds of oil pressure though, right off the bat.
Yeah?
So
Nice.
Sweet, man.
no ticking, no real problems.
Good.
I think, we're not that far.
We just
from-
got to do the accessories, and this thing's
We just
ready
got
to
to
go.
do everything, yeah. So,
So
Oh,
parts
that's okay.
list.
okay, now next is, right now we take it apart. Here, do you want to pour some in this can and then dump it in?
He's already
He's
dumping.
just pouring it out of the
right, I
5
don't
gallon.
care.
How much do you need? 2 gallons?
2 gallons in the carb, yeah.
Yeah.
You got
should
that.
be it.
Clear?
Not enough?
Cars that don't run this well.
I
I was gonna say, this thing's the best runner we got.
Yeah. The challenge was to drive a floorless car this summer. This would be the winner. Okay, well, you can close it. There's no leaks, no problems.
It's pretty reasonable.
Better,
Those hinges do anything?
Yeah, they're kind of.
better than freezer.
Yeah, kind of does. Yeah.
Less knocky, anyways.
13 horsepower, I swear.
Okay, well, we've got the Edsel inside. Dean's calling a team meeting. Team meeting in the Edsel, you guys.
Hey.
Hang on.
We got the Edsel
We have-
inside, and now we're
that's
inside
vent.
the Edsel.
That's a vent.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute.
This is.
We're
Wasn't
double
that a
inside.
movie?
It makes me so happy to see a dash of an Edsel.
Yeah, right. Your own Edsel, buddy.
Yeah, Dean's an Edsel man.
And if we had it running, that's not bad.
I don't know. I
Now
kind
the
of
real
lost
work.
faith. I didn't think the Edsel was going to happen.
I know, really?
It was getting close
and
there.
then it happened.
I've known you for a while. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I don't
buddy.
think
Yeah,
it's
he'll
gonna
chicken
pull
out.
together.
Edsel, woo! Yeah, thanks, man. And no, I had to make it happen before,
Before,
I'm long gone.
Before you die, for sure. I don't know,
Like,
that,
this is the thing. You are the character that you create of
Yeah,
your
so I'm
life.
just gonna- yeah.
Like, he's just high on Edsel fumes.
Oh my
I think
god,
so,
yeah. I can't, I know.
Stop sniffing the speaker grill.
Yeah.
Finally, eh?
Yeah, right?
Oh.
Now what do we got to do? Brakes,
Just a little bit.
all
of
the
everything.
other stuff.
But at least we have it, you know?
Nice.
Do we have
it's
a
nice
specific
headroom,
plan? Like,
Well,
let's get some jack stands and take the wheels off?
oh, I got some jack stands, man, yeah. We got some jack stands, and we'll have to check out the U-joints and the rear axle, and...
Oh, yeah, pinion seal leaking.
Yeah, transmission function, right? Oh,
Oh, the party
pinion's a little
pooper
sloppy.
back there, party pooper in the back is like, well, we got real actual problems here. We're like, no, we're cruising, man.
Put a
Dean's
blue
just
screen.
like, hey, he's just sitting here, sitting late at night, listening to the fucking Buddy Holly music.
I think I saw
Waiting for
this
the
in
car
a
to
movie
fix
once.
itself, yeah.
I'm like, we'll get those shitters. I'm talking about you guys, though.
The shitters. Dean and the shitters.
Oh, but the T's coming along. We got 3 cars that have to get
Oh,
kind of
T,
done.
yeah, you guys, Team T is, like, have you guys checked that thing out? Man, it's a shit box.
Yeah, it's the doctor's kit.
All the tires are flat. It's fucking all scratched up. There's hardly any paint left.
You put tubes in that thing?
Oh, what a piece of crap. Those guys are dreaming. You fit this
You
car.
sit real
man.
high on
Yeah,
the driver's seat.
Look at
Yeah.
the way he sits there.
That's got to be reinforced springs.
It feels like
The Edsel was built for Dean.
You would
Built
just,
for Dean.
I would just drive this all day long, man. I love it so much.
Let's just ad-lib the show, he says.
Drunk in the tour bus.
I'm going to start producing cheap Chinese Dean's Greasy Flips
You
merch.
should, yeah.
Just start ripping you off.
Yeah, it's like a Hello Kitty style,
Hello, shitty.
It'll have like a waving hat and arm.
Yeah, like, oh,
It's flips with an L. Nobody noticed. No, don't worry about it.
super
Eh?
knocky. But then, my boss he told the big boss, he's like, yeah, Dean's like, he likes a Dukes of Hazzard. So funny, man. But he's like, we're not firing you. He phoned me on Saturday. He's like, we're not
Jesus.
firing you, but you have to take down where you work from your Facebook and social media. I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Why did you put it up there?
Because I don't know, man. I shouldn't have known.
You're fucking insane. That's why I like you. Nobody else would do that.
No one else.
Like,
Yeah.
no, good for you. Well, this is a pretty successful first day. The car is a runner.
This is every day.
The car is full of smoke.
I just signed up for the hot boxing. That's
right.
all I'm here for.
So you
But I don't smoke pot, okay?
That's right, and neither do we.
God, it's a kind of an iconic car, though, in a way. Like.
Kind of, yeah. It's an icon.
It's an icon of Ford
I really
failure.
yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Famous for being shitty.
Now, come on. Famous is famous. Look at the rest of the celebrities out there.
They are all pretty shitty.
You ask them if they'd rather be shitty or not famous, and they'll say shitty every time. So we'll be taking the seats out. Do you want to pull the seats and the mats out?
Oh, yeah. Kinda, yeah.
And then that means all the sill plates. You know how long that's going to take you? It's going to take you most of an evening. That are full of dirt and rust, and every one of them is going to strip out and need to be drilled off. You know how I know that?
No.
Because that's the worst possible way it could go.
Oh,
Therefore,
no.
that's what will happen.
Yeah.
Shit. That sucks.
What did you think? Do you think the cars fix themselves? Hey, Arnie, just sitting in here listening to fucking doo-wop music. Hey? Just staring at
Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be.
I mean, Arnie, we don't have to turn a reg. But you guys are fucking working. The guy in the Edsel brochure, he had like a little fedora.
Yeah, there you go.
Black,
A little feather.
and he had like a nice collared shirt and black sport jacket, and he looked freaking mint. I was like,
That's the guy
what
you want to be.
That's
right
what you
there.
need right there.
That's who you are.
And you drive this car. Hey, Frank and Franks, what's going on? Let's have a look. Okay, it's a couple of hours later, and we've got the T a little closer to being gutted. Over on the other side, we get some better light. So I removed the rest of the interior soft panels and the remains of the upholstery, and removed the garnish moldings from all three of the windows here. I think at this point the glass would pop out. So I'm likely going to do that just to save the hassle of it getting broken during transport here. We're going to be lifting the body off before too long, so might as well have the glass out and getting redone. Everything went very well, and yes, we did very quickly discover that the trunk lid, as Kyle said, comes out through the interior, because there's just simply no other way. So that meant pulling the package tray, but yeah, no problem. Actually, everything is kind of fun. Even though the fasteners a lot of them are, quite rusty, a lot of them actually came out, and the car is very logically put together. Here's the pile of old interior bits, which I will save just for instructional purposes. I do not know how easy it is to put the repop interiors in, but that's what I'll be getting, and I'm pretty sure that it won't be any trouble. It would be fun to sew the interior, but I've already got a much more complex one underway, so I'm quite happy to buy a high quality reproduction for this car. Next is going to be, I will see if it's sensible or prudent to pull the column to help get the cab out of this relatively short garage. If the column is prohibitively difficult to remove, which I can't really imagine, if it were though, we'd probably have to push the car outside to get the body off. Prefer to leave it in here just because we have no ramp set up right now. Not really any surprises. Everything looking good so far. Next is I'm going to pull the rear fenders, and that I think will get us pretty close. We'll also have to detach the wiring harness, which shouldn't be too hard because we just put it all together very recently. And the windshield frame is coming out. It is screwed with 5 screws into the body from there. I'm pricing out a complete wood and top kit, as well as the interior and tires and mechanical stuff, so definitely not going to be a zero budget rebuild like some of them. On the other hand, it's going to be a pretty decent example, I think, when we're finished. Well, the body is stripped down largely now. Glass out, no problems, and I'm going to leave the roof on. There's not really, I think if anything it'll help keep it tight while we move the body around. I don't have to save any of this, I don't have to really be nice, but chances are the wood is still held on there quite well. So I'm going to take the plywood off and then figure out if we can still get the original wood off without having to cut everything. Windshield frame came out. I had to drill one of the screws, but the other ones all came out. So not too bad. It's in excellent condition. I have to say, I don't like seeing it like this. It makes me want to put it back together. So all the garnish moldings, all the glass managed to come out without any problems. Did you see that? The mime action there? It's an hour-long show. Okay, whatever. On the assembly line, as far as I know, they installed the bodies with the column already attached to the frame. But I don't have room in this little garage to do that because the door would be in the way. I guess I could push the car outside, but anyway, short answer is I'm going to pull the column. Which, you know, it's not like this is a large vehicle. Looks like we just got to take those 2 bolts out of there and the ball joint will come apart. Alright, there's the T, more or less gutted, and now just the body bolts left. It's kind of a 2-person job, or at least it's a lot easier that way, so I'm going to wait till probably just do that when the fellas get here. Let's have a quick look. There's the column. Pretty simple, 3 bolts down there. I'm going to leave all this intact, at least for now. I'd like to clean this up a bit, but this is all in really excellent condition. I'm going to leave the wiring there. Got it unhooked here. Might do some about that horn. That's been modified because I think they moved this out of the way because they put a foot throttle in the car, which is fine. I may still run that. The fenders will get some amount of work. I'm actually now, I wasn't going to, but I think once the body's off, we'll probably pull these aprons, running boards, front fenders, radiator, everybody. I don't want to paint the outsides of the stuff, but I would like to clean up and paint the bottom sides of it because it is pretty grubby looking and you know, be nice to protect it. That's kind of the end of the let's take it apart phase, I guess, until the body comes off. So I think this is an opportunity for me to go put a few parts on the Fury. A couple of people mentioned that they were sad that I wasn't going to finish the Fury for the Summer Showdown, but the thing is, it's so, you know, it wouldn't really be fair if it's almost done already and all the mechanical work is finished. So I'm still finishing it anyway. I'm just finishing this as well, or at least that's the plan. So let's see where we're at on that, and maybe I've got at least one piece of trim I'd like to put on today. Trying to get 1 or 2 pieces on that car every day. So today, this baby here, I think that means I gotta take the tail light off because I believe I have to slide that one. Yeah, the fin piece goes over top of this, and then this one kind of slides inside it. So we're gonna have to take the tail light off, or at least loosen it way off so it can slide out of the way. And then, to make room for the Edsel, I've moved all the Plymouth trim in here. So, not sure if that's saving any time or just space. Either way. I'm going to see if I can find the clips that hold this tail fin trim on, and then we'll get a ratchet and take the tail light off. Records is already mad. Alright, here I've found the clips that hold this fin molding on. Give them a little paint and that'll be fine. This is another one of those looks easy kind of things, but we'll just see. So the molding has to slide over this one, and then this one, once we get it on, this one fits inside it. So I've loosened off the tail light, slid it back a ½ an inch here. Hopefully it allows us to get this together. If this goes well, it's going to take 30 seconds. If it goes poorly, I will just give up and go do something else. Well, there we are. That was neither 30 seconds nor too many hours. So I'm actually pretty content with it. It's beautifully lined up there. Fits perfectly here. And yeah, this is great because this is the kind of this is like the final piece of this. Oh no, well, I guess we got to put the chrome on the bottom. I was going to say this is the end of this quarter panel job, but maybe I'm feeling a little ambitious. Maybe we'll keep going. I'd love to get the washboards and dogleg molding on today. Anyhow, let's see how it looks. Whew. It's a relief. I had to do some pounding on that, so I'm happy it didn't do any damage. I'm also very happy to see that the stainless is every bit as shiny as the actual chrome, so it doesn't look like something that's put together. It looks very nice, and that is these are the pieces that really have to look decent. So this is where a lot of the effort went. I'm not going nearly so crazy on the window stuff. It's all in good shape, so it's just getting lightly polished and cleaned. Ditto the rocker. I mean, the one original rocker molding I have is pretty poor, so I'm just banging it out. Like, I don't have 20 hours to spend on the rocker molding, so it'll be close enough. It's not terrible, but it's not as nice as this stuff up here, but this is the stuff you see. I think that you have to put the dog leg and the shield together and put them on at the same time. And then that means that there's multiple, this is actually a bear. This is like a full day to get this thing on here. There's a lot of screws, holes haven't even been drilled yet, on the bottom that is. I fitted it ages ago along here, so, but I think I just clamped it at the bottom at the time. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to fit it on the side, clamp it at the bottom, and then while it's all clamped up and I like the way it looks, I'll drill the holes. Well, the thing is, even if I don't get it finished, every hour gets it closer. So I'm just going to keep doing that. I want to get every bit of external trim on the car before I can put the interior in, because I still need to seal and rust proof and paint some of the inside of the stuff, and I don't want to be doing that, you know. Well, I can't do it with the interior in, and I really want to get the trim on before I make everything slimy with rust proofing. So good, let's keep at it. Okay, I found all my clips and fixed them all finally, so here goes. There are only a few really not fun to put on kind of pieces. Well, there's actually quite a few, but this is one more of them, or two more, I guess. So here goes. Hopefully the final install on this guy. Everything is painted and covered in sealant, what are they, strip caulking there. So the thing with this, it has to all go on at once. So I'm hoping and knowing that the clips aren't in the right place. So I just threw it together. Right, I forgot I got to take the taillight off, so I'm not going to try and get that any tighter. And there's the hole behind there, so she'll line up. These two pieces are from different cars and they're probably made at different factories at different times, so they're not exactly the same profile. I cheated it as much as I could. I've moved the front one out a bit and the back one in a bit so that the front one's a little proud here, the back one is a little proud there, and then they're pretty even at the bottom. I just had to split the difference. There's not much I could do. I'm not going to reshape all the pieces now. Nevertheless, for some salvaged junk, let's see how she goes here. Okay, let's get the taillight out, and then we'll clamp up the bottom. Still got to go in almost a half an inch there. Then we'll start worrying about trying to get the top tight. You can see I got too much goo in there. So it's going to take a few seconds to squeeze all that in. I don't want to stress anything out. Okay, that is a relief. Very happy to have that on. Got it on the correct side of the taillight now. And got all the screws in the bottom. And yeah, it's starting to tighten up. Just letting the putty relax, giving all the screws a half a turn every now and then. It's starting to get pretty much where it needs to be. I don't want to over tighten it and start pulling the quarter out of shape or bending the molding or whatever. And we're just gonna get her as close as we can, and that's good. It's decent. Next is either the rear view mirror or the rocker panel. Passenger side rear view is going to be easy. Rockers are, that's for a certain amount of work. Driver's side rear view is going to be a bit of a nightmare because I have to drill the hole. No reason we can't get this one on the road this summer too. For when the Model T is not fast enough. All right, I'm going to go inside and write the Summer Showdown theme song. Hey guys, just want to say thanks so much for watching the show here, and hope you guys are enjoying it and having a laugh. We'll be back next week with more of the Summer Showdown, and it looks like Frankers will be here too. And yeah, so thanks very much again, you guys, and please leave us a comment. We enjoy reading them all, and push a like on the thing there if you like this kind of thing. And it really does help the videos get seen. So thanks again, and we'll see everybody next week. Cheers. Is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.